The Jeb Bush campaign is out with a new ad this week starring former First Lady Barbara Bush. Donald Trump, in a shocking turn of events, didn't let it go unnoticed, tweeting, "Just watch Jeb's ad where he desperately needed mommy to help him. Jeb, mom can't help you with ISIS, the Chinese, or with Putin." Here to weigh in on it all, Congressman Adam Kinzinger, co-chair of the Jeb Bush campaign in Illinois. Congressman, you went for Jeb early on when things looked very different. They look, shall we say, bleak, I think people could agree on. What's the game plan? Is this ad enough?
Well, I don't think bleak, and by the way, that was a very immature response by Trump. At the end of the day, look, I ran for Congress in 2009 because I was upset with what was going on, but I was optimistic about the future of this country. When Ronald Reagan ran in '79, he was upset with what was going on, but he was optimistic about the future and articulated conservative principles to non-traditional conservatives. That's what Jeb Bush can do. That's what he is doing. He talks about his record in Florida, but also marries it to a vision of an America that's successful. And I get worried because all the talk in politics now is about how we're failing, we're falling apart. And Jeb Bush is the guy to say, you know what, we may have some real big issues, but we can fix them, and we can fix them together, unified.
Well, that is certainly what he's saying, and he said it a lot in Iowa, he said it a lot in New Hampshire. Right now in the polls, he's 6th in Iowa, 5th in New Hampshire, 5th nationally. So why is the message that you're articulating, that he's articulated, not seem to resonate that well?
Well, it's an interesting campaign season. People are very upset right now. But I think when you look at New Hampshire, you really look at kind of who's in that lane. There's a lot of guys kind of battling for that. It's really a jump ball in New Hampshire. I think Jeb Bush is going to come out very strong in New Hampshire. And if you look at the next race, South Carolina, the polls there show him in a very strong position. So we've got a lot of time in front of us. And I think as people get closer to where they actually have to vote, they're going to say, okay, for my kids and my grandkids and for the future of this country and the optimism and finally bringing people together, who's the best candidate? And there's nobody like Jeb Bush in the race, and I think he's going to benefit from that.
Well, we will see if your prophecy proves true in a little while. New Hampshire currently, he's running 5th. We'll see if it does turn into a jump ball indeed. Congressman, appreciate you being here. Sorry we have to cut it short.
No problem. Take care, guys. Thanks.
All right. Enjoy the warm and balmy Chicago.